What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Thin Ghost back again for another video, and I just want to do a quick follow-up discussion on Attack on Titan Shingeki no Kyojin Chapter 131, and just God, how epic it was, man! That chapter was legendary, easily like one of the best chapters of Attack on Titan that I have ever read. Like, bruh, if you make a top 5, top 10 list, this gonna be close to the top, bruh. It was just so much chaos, so much carnage. But then at the same time, it just made you see Eren in such a way. You so conflicted, bruh. It's weird, man. It's like he is a villain, man, and it's like it's fucked up. But at the same time, you understand why he is pushed to this extent. You understand why he is doing what he's doing. He is literally so conflicted within himself. You can just tell with the stuff that he says. The fact that there is a page on here, like not even a page, but several pages throughout the chapter, you see him crying. You see him begging and, well, not really begging, but he's trying to explain his reasoning as to why he's going to do what he's going to do. And he's apologizing, and he's constantly saying sorry to what's this character's name? I forgot his name, man, but the boy with the hat on that he kept seeing in his memories. You see that he just keeps on, the it keeps going back and forth to current day, when that boy and everybody else in the village and the people of Marley are just getting destroyed and stepped and trampled on by the rumbling. And then it keeps flashing back to when Eren was talking to the kid. He pulled him to the side somewhere after saving him from being beaten up by a couple of merchants that caught him pickpocketing and stuff. He saved that kid, but you saw that he was conflicted even when he did that. He said to himself, why am I playing the hero? Why am I going this far to save and help this kid when I'm going to kill him anyway later? And then you see him crying and putting his hands on the kid and saying, I am sorry, and trying to explain to him why he's going to do what he's going to do, but he's doing it in like a vague way. And you can see how the kid is so confused as to what Eren is talking about. He doesn't even know why he's crying. He doesn't completely understand. But the sad part is that when the rumbling is taking place in current day, the kid is thinking about that, and he is like connecting it to what is happening right then and there. And even though it's too late for him to do anything, you see that he understands why Eren did what he did, what I'm saying, that time ago. He's kind of like connecting the dots and everything as it's going on. And it's tragic and it's so sad. You see how he continues to like hold on to hope. He tells his friend, who tells him like, are we gonna get crushed? Like, are we gonna die? And he tells him like, no, like, don't give up, bro. We ain't gonna give up. He's running. He's holding his friend's hand. You get the sad back and forth discussion that they have. It's filled with hope, and it makes you hurt on the inside, because you just see this hope literally trampled on, no pun intended. But that's literally what happened when he explains to his friend why he pickpockets, why he is saving this money and putting it in this bag that they are watching, that he's showing him next to this tree out in the woods on the outskirts of the city. He's showing him like why he pickpockets and why he's saving up this money. And he says that he's saving it, for the less fortunate, and for people that really need it. And he tells his friend that when he dies, give this money to people that needs it. And then right as he says that, that's when they feel the floor rumbling. That's when they see the citizens running for their lives, and that's when they notice the smoke from the rumbling and the Titans themselves making their way towards them. Their hope is immediately shattered, and then he tells him to grab the money. Let's run with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so sad how people are clinging on to hope. You can see the citizens discussing with each other, oh, let's get to higher ground. Let's get on the mountains. Right as they say that, they see the Titans walking on the mountains, and they just like, what the fuck? Like, what are we supposed to do? Are we just supposed to stand here and die? You hear another woman saying, at least we can try to save the children. Like, can we at least save the children? Like, it's just, what's so sad about this chapter, like I said, is how people continue to try to cling on to hope. But as soon as they try to cling on to hope, something immediately shatters that reality and shows them that there is no hope. There's nowhere to run, there's nowhere to go, and all of you are going to die. It is tragic, man. And I think what also makes this chapter such, like, so sad and just so, you know what I'm saying, like, hard to really take in is you're seeing Eren, man. Like, Eren, he doesn't want to do this. He is conflicted. He is broken on the inside. He's literally seeing the civilians in his head. He is looking at all the people that he's going to kill. He has that flashback where he is when they first went to Marley and he got to see the community. He got to see all the people walking around and everything. And he just sees all these people that he knows he is going to inevitably kill. He sees the man and the woman who is pregnant. He sees the children running throughout the streets, the elderly. He just sees people of all the walks of life, and he knows that he's literally going to be walking on top of them later on. And it's just crazy, bro. Like, he doesn't really know how to react to it. You know, that's why his emotions have been so dead for so long. But then he has times where all those emotions come to a head and he breaks, you know, and he just can't. And that was one of those moments where he just broke down to that boy, man. And he just told him, like, bro, I'm sorry, man. Like, the reason I'm doing this is to protect the LDN people. The reason I'm doing this is so that, you know, my people can live. And it's tragic, man. It's so sad. And also, what's even worse, and I love the art too. I gotta say, the art is so beautiful. Izuyama, as an artist, as a mangaka, he has gotten so much better. If you read the earlier chapters of Attack on Titan and make your way all the way to now, the art is just, oh, like I'm talking, Izuyama has really outdone himself. He has gotten better and better with his art. There's truly some amazing panels, some amazing spreads in this issue, man. My favorite one is the one where Eren is standing, like, you know, he's like above the clouds and his younger self is looking and he's just kind of happy, saying this is what paradise is. And it's just so fucked up, bro. Like, he didn't say this is what paradise is. He was like, this is what freedom is. And it's just fucked up that, like, it's so warped and just, it's just so backwards and it's so well written at the same time. It's like you as a reader feel conflicted because we love Eren, but at the same time, what he's doing is wrong. But at the same time, we understand what he's doing. But at the same time, we don't want him to do it. But at the same time, it's just like, what the fuck? Like, bro, the writing is so good in this story, bro. You don't know who to root for. You don't know, like, what exactly is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? It's so unpredictable, bro. And you know we in single digits. You know we in single digits, bro. You know it ain't that many chapters left, bro, but you just don't exactly know how it's going to wrap up. And just so many questions, man. And watching it unfold the way that it's going down, it's truly just, just gut-wrenching, man. All this stuff, all this death and destruction, watching the kid run with his friend hopelessly trying to escape, and then he watches his friend die right next to him while still holding his hand as the rocks and the debris and the rubble from the colossal titans, you know, stepping on the buildings crushes his friend and takes off a chunk of his head as he's still holding on to the money, which to that kid represented his hope and his future and what he wanted to do for his people. He just saw his friend die while holding on to it still, and his friend was still holding on to him, and he died. He got crushed by the foot of the colossal titan, and then you just see them splattered like bugs on the bottom of the ground underneath the footprint of the colossal titan. It's just, bruh, this issue was epic and sad, and it's so many words to describe it. I don't even know where to start, man. And just this whole chapter was just legendary. And also the fact that we got a moment with Armin and Annie at the end. They finally got to touch on their relationship, so to speak. She thanked Armin for talking to her for all those years she was trapped in the crystal. Armin, in a way, admitted his, he kind of confessed his feelings to her without really saying it, but he still said it. And also just telling her, like, she said, you did it because you're such a good person. He like, I'm not a good person, like, at all. Like, I've killed unarmed soldiers. I've killed children. I've betrayed people on the island that I grew up with, my fellow soldiers, and killed them. Like, I don't, it's like, and then Annie says this one line that I just really like that just hits hard, bro. She like, what are we doing, Armin? Like, there's literally hundreds of thousands, millions of people dying right now, getting crushed by the colossal titans, and we just sitting here like what are we doing, bruh? And then Armin told her before they even got into that conversation that he never thought he would ever be so relaxed. He never thought he would ever be able to relax the way that he is right now, despite all the shit that's going on. We didn't even really get to see all of the characters in this chapter, but the conversation between Annie and Armin was a very good highlight in this chapter. It was like a well-needed pause and calm in between all the chaos, but at the same time, it also was sad because of the things that they were saying kind of reflected what's going on as a whole. And I'm glad that Izayama put it in here. I couldn't really focus on it at the moment when I was first reading the chapter because I had just got finished looking at all that chaos, and then boom, Annie and Armin talking and all that stuff. But in hindsight, I really enjoyed that conversation as well. And this whole chapter, man, like I can't speak highly on it enough. It was amazing. Easily top 5, man, of chapters of all time of Attack on Titan. And it didn't even have no Levi in it, no Mikasa, no my favorite character, Jean. Like, no, nothing. It was just pure death, destruction. Eren you just seeing how his mental state is just so split. He is just done. He is done, bruh. And so is everybody else if they don't stop this dude. I don't know how they're going to do it. I'm just so excited to see where the story is going to go next. Please let me know some more about what you thought about this chapter, how you think it's going to wrap up the story. I mean, what are your opinions on Eren as a character? I absolutely love the character of Eren Yeager. He is easily one of the most well-developed characters that I have read or seen in manga, in anime. I had no idea this character was going to end up like this when I first started this story. It's just a testament to the storytelling and the progression. It's just amazing. It's amazing. It's really amazing, man. It's incredible. And I love what Izayama has done with this story. This story is the definition of true evolution. I love what they was able to do with this story, man. And I can't wait to see how it wraps up and where it all leads. I hope you're having a good day, night, wherever you are. Like, dislike the video, comment, let me know what you think. Hit the bell to be notified for more videos like this one. Share it as well. And until next time, guys, peace.